In a past podcast, we talk about the 5 big mistakes that you can make and all the students out there make when they're solving PMP questions, and how those are the things that really drag you down. So if you haven't listened to that one, go back and go listen to the podcast about 5 big question solving mistakes. It's a good one. It'll save you a ton of time. Now, in this podcast, we're going to go to the other side of the street. We're going to talk about advanced question solving techniques. Now, I have 7 and they grow all the time because we're innovating and making things better. I'm going to give you about 3.5, 4 as we go through here. Now, we'll have another podcast later that'll drop the rest of them, but I don't want you to get overwhelmed as we go. I want you to take these techniques and put them into practice. Now, what these are going to do, advanced question solving techniques, is be kind of your guides, your helper when you get stuck, and you will get stuck, all right? When you're out there, there's going to be some things that you're like, A versus B, don't know which one. Some of these will help you in the different scenarios. It's like having a pocket watch or one of those Swiss Army knives. This, that, the other thing. You got all these things, and you start putting these things in practice, you're going to get better over time, okay? So, the 7 advanced question solving techniques. Let's do it. Number 1 is I need you to be a very experienced miner. Now, what does that mean? Not like, it's like a 49ers miner, like going west to find gold in the ground. That sounded kind of weird when I said, but we keep rolling. So when I was trying to make that joke, I meant like our number 1 advanced question solving technique, the number 1 first one is, are you seeing real gold or fool's gold? Now, when you solve questions, there will be some answers that feel oh so good. And they scratch kind of an itch inside of you that's more reactive, okay? That's more like short-term focus, that maybe feel good as I'm the project manager, I'm the boss, I set things in order, that kind of ego-driven mentality. Now, when you see answers like that, if you were to like, this one feels good, man, especially when you're solving them fast, take a little step back, look at that answer like it's gold and say, is that real gold or is that fool's gold? And that reactive, short-term, feels good, ego-driven solution, you're like, you know what? That's not real gold. That's fool's gold. That's leading me in a different direction. That's giving me like some kind of dopamine hit that I don't really need, okay? And so the other one, the gold side of it, when you have gold in your hand with the answer, it's that answer that maybe seems a little bit like, man, that is going to take some time. That's going to be more effort. That might cost a little more. But when you look at it, you're like, but it's really disciplined. It's really a long-term solution. It's really calculated. It's really logic-driven. And you're like, which one would I invest in? Which one's going to pay dividends in the long term? And it's not that fool's gold, because when you get home from the gold store, you're like, dude, I just got taken for a ride. But the gold, it's going to live forever. Now, those are the things that you want to look for. So is the answer disciplined? Is it long-term? Is it calculated? Is it logic-driven? That's where we want to go. Now, also, when we have, question solving 2, one was fool's gold or gold. Question solving, the strategy number 2, goodness me, is called Question with 1,000 Faces. Now, there's this book out there. I'm not going to lie to you, didn't read it, but I know the concept. It's by, it's basically, I can't remember right now, but it basically says this premise. Goodness me, it's morning, it's early, work with me now. It's The Hero with 1,000 Faces. Sorry, that's the book. All right, cool. It basically says that, like, hey, if we think about it, books and movies, regardless of what they are, like Rocky the movie, right? Or Star Wars, or the movie Cars for kids, they all feel like different movies, but here's the deal. They're all formulaic. They're the same movie over and over, and all that's different is instead of Rocky Balboa or Luke Skywalker or that Cars guy, I guess McQueen or whatever, it's just they switched out the face or the character, but the story is the same. What they say in the movie or book sense is you go through the hero's journey. Well, what they say is, like, when you break it down, it's like, hey, the hero valiantly tries, like maybe hubristically tries to win the race, win the fight, solve the universe, whatever that was. And if we think about that movie, what did the Cars thing? He went and he was on the highest mountain. He tried to go higher. Rocky lost his first fight. Like, Luke Skywalker he was like, oh, I'm the chosen one or whatever, and I can do it. But boom, what happens? They all fall down. A little little hiccup like life. And then they get a mentor, whether it's like Mick in Rocky, it's like Hudson Hawk in the Cars thing, or it's Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda at Star Wars, right? They always get this little mentor that slaps them into shape in a good way. And they have some resurrection where they go valiantly up to the purpose and they achieve it. It's a beautiful story and it resonates with us as humans, at least in the Western world. And so they tell me, and so like, it's always the same formulaic story. Not that it's tired. It's like, no, that's what we want to hear. That's what works. That's us as humans. We go to the stars, we come down, we go back up, right? So the reason why I'm telling you that is not to talk about amateur movie critic. It's to say that is a pattern. In PMP questions, there's a pattern too. Now, in Waterfall, one of the major patterns, and we have more, is that when a change is needed, hey, there's a new idea. Hey, I want something different. Hey, I found a problem. Hey, I forgot something. Hey, add this. Hey, the big boss wants that. Whatever. It's always the same answer. Now, the answer that it's not is, oh, just do it because the big boss said it. Oh, never do it because this other guy said it and we don't have any money. Oh, the team likes it, so do it or don't do it. Oh, if the sponsor likes it, we do it. None of those things. The number one and only answer in those situations is change request. Put in a change request, get it approved. It's disciplined, it's detailed, it's bam, it's right what we do. So question with 1,000 faces, like the hero with 1,000 faces, question with 1,000 faces is, it don't matter if it's a new idea, a different industry, found something that was a problem, forgot something, customer wants it. If it's past the baseline, it's always the same formulaic answer, change request. And so if we have 12 of those on the exam or 8, then winner, chicken dinner, bro. We're going to get those right. And so I want you to see the pattern and smile till your face hurts when you get those right. That's what we want. All right? So we're going to do one more. I'm going to save the rest for later because I want you to bite around these, chew on these, get these going, and nail it down. Now, here's the thing. This is one that we focus on about being disciplined. It's called the typewriter method. Now, like, anybody remember a typewriter? When you type, the thing on the top, it's called the carriage return, I believe, goes to the right. And then when you get to the end of the line, what happens? You got to push it back, right? And then you start type beginning. So anytime you get, a situation and it's like, what do you do first? A lot of times it's, I got to go back to the fundamentals. I got to do analysis. I got to go back and reference a plan, a management plan, a register, a log, something that has been established. Look at the charter, look at the feasibility study, look at the assumption log, look at something like that. So it's kind of like you're at the end of the little carriage return thing to the right. They say, hey, what's the situation? Everybody wants to continue running into the project. No, dude. Push that thing back. Look at the foundational documents. That's why they're there. Do the analysis, do the thinking, and then we go forth in a more calculated manner. So it's the typewriter method. I say, push it back, and then type again. So those are the 3. We got more, but that's enough for you to go be dangerous with. So when you see answers and you get down to 50-50, we're going back over it, look for that fool's gold or gold, the discipline, the long-term, the calculated, the logic-driven. Then also start seeing that question with 1,000 faces. Free money questions, you might call them. Like, see those questions with 1,000 faces, which are change requests. And if in the agile sense, it's product owner. If you're changing the features, the functionality, whatever, it's go back to the product owner. So it's a double 1,000 face guy there. And then the last one is the typewriter method. Anytime you got a scenario where you don't have the clear, just jump in your face, perfect definition of what's problematic or what's happening, you got to go back to root cause. Look at the documents, look at the register, look at the logs, look at those things, do the analysis, then move forward. So those are 3 big ones that we want to knock down. Those will make you better. Put them into practice and tell me how it goes. Scott at allinprep.com or 757-759-5282. Reach out to me. I do my darndest to get back to you. If I don't get back to you quick, oopsie doopsie, and I'm working hard to do it, hit me up again. Let's do this thing and let's make you better. Adios.